I want you to imagine something that is probably going to be very difficult for most people to imagine, but please bear with me and imagine something. I want you to imagine a world where instead of us perceiving each other physically based on our physical attributes, like you're able to see who is black, who's white, who's a man, who's a woman, who's tall, who's short, who has money, who has a big stomach, who is all that. Instead of perceiving people from a physical perspective, we perceive them from a mental perspective, their minds instead. I know it's very difficult, but if you need to take a moment to meditate on it, pause on it, I want you to imagine it. Imagine that world where it's not just physical. When you look at somebody, the first thing you see is their mind. Imagine what that world would look like compared to this world. You'll come to realize how quite mediocre this world is compared to that world. Because in that world, you will see that everyone has potential. Everyone. See, the issue that I have with white supremacy and capitalism and patriarchy and all the other nonsense is how it tells you that only certain people have what it takes to live life to the fullest. Only certain people deserve life to the fullest. Only certain people are the epitome of perfection. Only certain people are the people that you need to emulate. Because if you don't pigeonhole yourself to that physical morphology, then you're not worth it. And as a result, you have so many people. That's the issue that I have with white supremacy. So many people trying to copy whiteness, try to copy Eurocentrism, of course, with the exception of China, because China is literally the only group of people who have truly woken up from this nonsense. But imagine how the world would look like if we were to see each other in our minds and not our physical. And we will be able to see how we complete each other, how we need each other. You come to realize truly, the fact that there are people who have not maximized their potential in this life marching to their grave, that would bother you. Because that farmer in Zimbabwe could be the answer to what you need. That woman in China could be the solution to what you need. That person in Venezuela could be the solution to what you need. Your gate man in Nigeria could be the solution. Your keke driver could be the solution. You will see how truly we complete each other. But because it's your gate man, he don't get money, he don't get anybody. Therefore, you are looking down on him. Because they don't have American accents, because they're not light-skinned, they don't have big nyash, they don't have big this and that, you look down on them without realizing that the prayer that you have been asking for is right in front of you. Ask and you shall receive. But do you have the stillness for you to see God in front of you? Just like Saul, or is it Paul in the Bible, that the angel was in front of them, but they were too blind to see. Even the camel, abi na horse, abi donkey, was able to see the angel. Imagine if we removed the speck in our eyes to be able to see ourself in the mind, our own nakedness, and not feel ashamed or even feel the need to shame each other. Imagine what world that would be. You come to realize that all the shit that we worship is mediocre. Uche, peace and love.